Have you ever had a dream you were so sure was real? What if you were unable to wake from the ordeal? And would you take the pill that was red or blue, knowing the destruction of your world was true? Would you live in the fantasy the matrix creates, or exist between realms with powers so great? Dreams within dreams, said the ancient Greeks. Aristotle, Plato, and Socrates. These philosophers questioned reality with ponderings of the cave and its allegory. The many layers and layers of meanings and things, and now we hypothesize we are just simulations. No simple God with a master plan, but an army of gods created by an army of man. The alpha generation is unlikely to be or begin with just you or me, because the universe dictates we're more prone to invent or simulate than live in a common reality. Statistically, there is a linear progression of subatomic particles, to protons, to atoms, to cells and/or molecules, to biology, to evolution and intelligence, to self-awareness, consciousness, and then there is prescience. The universe is computable, you know. Its conformity to mathematics is indisputable. Science is the discovery of its mathematical nature. It predicts the world and its particular nature. This mathematical framework allows the user to simulate the universe and even you, with a series of equations you can carry in a purse on a computer much smaller than the universe. We already have that kind of ability, that kind of mathematical agility, and consciousness itself may just be an emergent property of complexity, just like temperature emerges from having many particles instead of just one in a small and confined space, moving at a rapid pace. This hypothesis is just extrapolating into the future, a capacity increase in the mainframe computer. Our biggest supercomputers compute faster than the human brain, and double in capacity every 13 months, they say. So the game may just have become something that is indistinguishable from reality. Is it really that hard to believe? That with sensory environments, consciousness could be achieved. Consciousness is what allows this world to exist. Attention makes the universe measurable and definitive. A few hundred years ago, the Earth was the center of the universe. Everyone believed this, of course. This assumption was so fundamentally ingrained, it was common sense, or so they would say. But then Copernicus came along and said otherwise, and what we believe became laughable lies. The universe is quanticized, broken up into little pixels, you realize. It only really exists in its definitive state unless you choose to look away. So then who is beyond the simulation? Are we God, since we are the avatars, simulation or not? So then what does it matter whether you take the red or the blue pill in order to play?